But today's book is called Leaving God Behind. And I just want to read the back cover because there's a reason there's all these sticky notes in here. The back cover itself is a great introduction. All countries have a religious foundation, and all law is based on a world view or religious perspective. For Canada, the religious foundation was Christianity. Now, with that in mind, I want to welcome Dr. Michael Wagner because that one statement alone, wow, that's got to get a few shackles up from a number of different people. So, Michael, when you wrote this book, what's the feedback been, the response been on a statement like that?
Actually, for the most part, it's been negative feedback. I really haven't received, like, in recent last couple of years, I've received more positive feedback. But early on, a lot of people didn't like the book at all, and especially because in the preamble to the charter, it says that the Canada is founded upon principles that recognize God and the rule of law, and people just assume that because the word God is in the preamble, that therefore the charter itself is somehow Christian. Whereas the book itself, the whole theme of the book is to show how the charter undermined Canada's Christian foundation, because that's what it actually did. And so I found that people were kind of critical or hesitant to take a look at the book because they thought the charter was so good. That's the thing. So many Canadians in recent decades think the charter is this wonderful document that gives us our freedom, and it doesn't. We were better before the charter. In fact, before the charter was enacted, Canada was still one of the freest and most prosperous countries in world history. And Trudeau brought it along and was able to convince enough people to enact it. And now people think, well, there's something wrong with Canada before the charter, and there wasn't. And people have too positive a view of the charter. And so a major impact part of that book is to explain how the charter undermined Canada's original foundation and how harmful that has been, because I want people to understand the charter has not been a good thing for Canada. And because so many people do have a positive impression of the charter, that's led to the kind of that negative impression of the book for many people.
And we
Hmm.
had chosen the Christian standard of what is right and what is wrong. And when we threw that
Right.
out, basically Canada became a different country.
Yes.
And
Yes,
so
that's exactly right.